Hey guys, Clay Frederick of the Horror Franchise, back at it with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a collection of Jason Voorhees masks. Now, in comparison to what I have with the Michael Myers masks, it's a very small list. There's only about 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right to it, guys. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you my very first hockey mask that I ever gotten. And this one I got at a local Halloween store at... what year did I get this? God, was it 2007 or 2008? It had to be very, very, very early on, right before I started working on my very first film, which was Halloween, The Blood of Michael Myers. This is the one that I used in pretty much the original series of the horror franchise films that I made. And there isn't really much to say. It's just foamy and old. It's not very aged right. It's normally it didn't look like this as flat as it is. It used to kind of look more like that, I guess, but it's old. I keep it. I mean, it's still to some degree in good shape, but I wouldn't try to wear it because of how yucky it kind of looks on the inside. But so the second one I got is actually a NECA hockey mask. This one, very hard, and as you can see, it's made by NECA Studios, and it's more of a yellowish color to it. I happened to walk into a local toy store in my local mall, and I just happened to found, I was like, thank God, I finally found a proper Jason mask. And I like it. It's a Jason mask, what can I say, man? I mean, pretty cool looking one from part 3. Yeah, I like the paint on it. I like how it's got some smidges of dirt or rust or whatever you want to call it. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the chevrons on it. And the strap, not much to say. It's pretty good condition. These things age pretty good. I've had this one for a while too. So my third mask is the definitive mask that I used in Friday the 13th Resurgence. It's very much like the previous mask, it's gold, but this one's more of a brownish grayish color to it. I just think it looks a lot more cooler than the previous mask, which is why I ultimately decided to use this as the mask in my fan film. I just like the paint job better. It's literally the same mask, just different color. And I like the rust paint job on it, or dirt, whatever you want to call it. But also made by NECA Studios as well. So next on the list is Friday the 13th, The Final Chapters hockey mask. This one I was so glad to find at a Halloween store. Just happened to walk in, and there it was. This mask, I loved the movie Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. That's my favorite in the Friday the 13th films, and Jason was so freaking scary in it. I just loved it. I love the battle damage from the axe that hit him in the head, and the blood, just the damage on it, how the paint's coming off here. Not much rust on it. The paint chipping off right here too. Now next on the list is actually a very different mask. This is a custom-made Friday the 13th Part 7 mask that's much more plastic. It's not as hard as the previous ones I showed you. This one I just happened to go on eBay and I wanted to have a Part 7 mask because when I was wanting to make my Friday the 13th Resurgence film, I knew that I wanted to go with this design for later on in the film because Jason's going to be taking a lot of damage. So I ultimately found a cheap custom-made mask, and it actually looks pretty fucking cool for a cheap looking plastic mask here for like 30 bucks. I think it was 30 bucks, somewhere in there. But I mean, it's my favorite Jason design in the whole series. But I really like the paint job. I love how it's just part of the mask, it's just broken off right here. The battle damage from the axe, and it's more rusted looking. But yeah. So finally I have one more mask to show you, and it's actually not a hockey mask, it's actually a Part 7 face mask that I found at I think it was at a Halloween store or in my toy store in a mall. I don't remember where I got it. I think it was in a Halloween store. But this is the Part 7 design here that I also used in my Friday the 13th Resurgence film. You got the holes in here and the axe damage, the machete damage here. Let me get closer here. There's a missing eye. This is from the propeller that hit him in the face. That's from the machete that Tommy Jarvis used on him, and that's from the axe that Chris Higgins used. I think that was her name, Chris Higgins. But yeah, so while I was doing this, I just thought, why not put the Part 7 mask on him? I mean, since it is a Part 7 Jason, might as well just put the mask on it. Oh, it's fucking sick as hell, man. It was definitely more sick in my movie with the outfit and everything too. And there's the eye hole that I actually saw through. I could barely see through this one. You can't see. Let me get it more in the lighting here for you. There's a small hole right there that I had to look through. I think there's another one back there somewhere, but yeah, this was my favorite design and the most ambitious one that I used in my film. So there you have it, guys. That's my Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees mask collection that I have. Not much compared to the Michael Myers ones. I'm a much bigger Halloween fan than Jason, but Jason is still awesome. I love Jason to death, and I do plan on doing more videos like this in the future. So just stay tuned. I also do appreciate you guys watching that Michael Myers mask collection from my Halloween series. That video had skyrocketed crazy within a couple days, and I'm just deeply grateful. So thank you guys for watching that. And stay tuned for more content in the future, and I'll see you soon, alright? Have a good day, guys.